Hey, welcome back to the Signature Movement. It's your girl Tanya D. Floyd. I had to sit down for a second. I have a message about S.O.S, but I got a little bit hot after I changed the sheets, so I had to get in the shower and hey, deal with it or scroll on by. But the message is very important. S.O.S, sweats, oils, and secretions. What am I talking about? I keep telling people to replenish their linens frequently, right? What's frequently? Well, depends on how many sets you have, how many towels you have, how often you can rotate them before you got to wash that set and, start all over again, that whole thing. I have several sets, all the colors and everything in different seasons. And every now and then I know when it's time to throw something out because of the color. It's an OCD. Don't do it like me. Just know that there's supposed to be a system in place so you can know what's old and what's not, okay? We're not supposed to keep these things for generations. Sweat, oil, secretions. Everybody got them. Every literal body has them. So, you're moving around during your day, your body produces oils, your fingertips. When you touch something, that's how you leave fingerprints behind. When you touch something and you smudge them, like your glasses, film, just secretions, oil. It's natural. Don't freak out. But I was changing my sheets and I remembered that I needed to share this message with people because here I go sweating again. Even if you tie your hair up at night or wear a bonnet, if you're sweating down your face. And where's it going? On your pillowcase. Where's it going? Through to the pillow. You got to wash those things. But yeah, every few months you say, hey, I'm tired of washing that. Because look, I don't know about you, but I have not met the detergent that was effective enough at getting rid of all the S.O.S without damaging the fabric at some point. You know what I'm saying? It gets worn. And depending on what kind of fabric you're buying in the first place, you might want to stop buying that cotton stuff that everybody told you was a good idea. I don't like using the cotton stuff. Why? Because it don't feel good rubbing up against my skin, for one. And because if my feet ain't perfectly pedicured right there, I'm going to be rubbing all up and putting BDBs all on my sheets. I don't like when the fabric is like that. I buy sateen, S-A-T-E-E-N sheets. Why? Because they got a little bit of polyester content, and polyester makes everything just a little more flexible, a little softer on the skin. My skin likes soft things, okay? We ain't playing with that cotton, tight, hard fabric. And I don't care what kind of softener you put on it. It don't do right. I don't want it, okay? I don't want it. Give me sateen. Or there's a couple of other things, but I had to touch it in the store and make sure I like it. Sometimes jersey is good, but it absorbs everything, literally like a t-shirt would. That's why your t-shirts be so black. Oils for your skin. It ain't always the outside. It's oil. S.O.S, sweat, oil, secretions. Everywhere you go, everywhere you sit, everything you touch, just forget about it. Keep several sets, towels, washcloths, hand towels. Change them hand towels in that bathroom or put paper towels in there. I know they ball them up and throw them and they end up on the floor around the trash can and all that, but just rotate those hand towels out several times. I keep 3 on my rack and I swap out the 2 ends because what you do when you're at the sink, you grab the one on the end, rotate that, get that on in the laundry. But you have several sets. Did I say several sets? More than one time? Several sets. Several sets of sheets. Because when you take those sheets off the bed, you can put the new ones on. How often you supposed to do that? I recommend you do it weekly. And the older you get, the more secretions you're going to have. S.O.S, baby. Just sweat, oil, and secretions everywhere, all on your stuff. And depending on how many bodies been in those sheets, you're supposed to change them a lot. Okay? A lot. And don't be using that same washcloth over and over and over and over. Stop. Please stop. If it don't have no edges, throw that in the trash and start over. If it's not soft, throw that in the trash and start over. You can't bring that back to life. They can't keep accumulating all of our S.O.S and then go into the wash and be treated harshly to get all the S.O.S out without damaging the fabric and then being hard. You want a hard washcloth? Why? I have seen people on the video telling people how to wash up with just rough. No, babe, not this. No. We're not going to be rough with this, right? We're going to use nice, soft things that lather up really, really well so they can put the soap all on us and give a little bit of texture when they rubbing the soap oil on us. Yeah, I'm going to use my puff till the day I die. My puff is great. You lather that thing up great. It puts the soap on. It's got little teeny tiny, the plastic things that kind of exfoliate while you clean. And then when you come behind there with the towel, you know what you're doing? Drying. But you pulling all the oils and the secretions and the things that was on the surface of your skin, they in your towel now. How often you going to use that towel? Just throw that in the wash. In the pile, whatever, waiting for the wash. That's why you got to have several sets. That towel can't take but so much for so many days of your stuff before it's putting it back on you. Ew. 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 Think about it. Bacteria. It's everywhere. It lives on you. It lives off you. So, S.O.S. We don't want no S.O.S. build up. And then we're going to try to kill it with the detergent and bleaches and stuff. Because we can see the brown spot now, the gray spot now. You know why it's there? Because it's a buildup. Just rotate them frequently. Change those sheets every week. That's fair. Change them every week. If it's a lot of bodies in your sheets, change them every day. Every time a new body comes, just change it. Rotate. So keep several sets, all right? Anyway, don't forget your mattress protector. You have to have a mattress protector, a waterproof mattress protector, because it keeps all the stuff from getting into the surface of the mattress, just like it's getting into your shirts and your socks and your underwear and your towels and your washcloths. All that stuff can't live in your mattress. Just put the cover on the mattress. Keep it there. Wash it once a week. I say use hot water. The things say like what you can use warm or cold water. I don't trust it. I'm gonna use hot water. I'm gonna kill everything that's on it. It'll fit. I do it all the time. Come right back. Gotta replace it every now and then because you probably wore it out from hot water. But I don't care. I'm not playing games. I don't want none of that. See, I gotta right here. I need to wash my hair because that bump right there say, Flo, you got too much oil stuck up in that head and it's coming into your face every time you sweat. But I ain't playing around with this right here. We not having all that. If you wondering why you got all the bumps and the bruises and the things because you can't stop picking and itching because you're not rotating your sets out frequently and you're not washing your pillowcases enough and you're not washing your hair often enough and you sweating all that nasty bacteria from that dirty scalp all down your face, all in your pillowcase, just sitting there multiplying while you sleep. And then you drool. Or you sneeze. Or you something else. Think it through. Keep several sets. Rotate frequently. And I swear this dog always in my videos doing something. Nobody crunching on, but we're gonna try to ignore that. Yes, I need to call my stylist because this is terrible. I don't want none of that. But yeah, go ahead and do inventory, and every year, just go ahead and buy you some new sets. Did I say if you don't have no edges on your washcloths, you need new ones? I mean that. You seen them. They call them wash rags in some families, and they've been there for generations. I don't want nobody, none of my cousins, uncles, aunts, mother, father, nobody's secretions in my washcloth from 20 years ago, okay? Think of it that way. I don't want mine from last year. I don't want none of it. And kids, they the worst. They just go around touching stuff and sitting in, no, just S.O.S. S.O.S. Take care of that.